In this video, part 2 of the series, How to Start a New Planner, I am sharing how to decorate the Happy Planner. Are you brand new to the Happy Planner? Did you just purchase or receive your very first planner, but you're not sure where to start? How to set up your planner, how to decorate it, and how to actually plan in your planner? Well, you're in the right place. We are going to answer all of those questions. So let's get right into it. Hello, I'm Katie. Welcome to the Planner channel. Subscribe to watch new videos every week about creative planning and productivity. In this video, I'm going to share my 5-step decorative process for decorating your new Happy Planner. Make sure you watch the first video in the series to see how we set up this Minnie Mouse color block layout classic size Happy Planner. You are going to need at least 1 roll of washi tape and some stickers. If you're brand new and you're not sure which stickers to purchase, I suggest 2 sticker books. 1 decorative sticker book that matches your planner, and 1 functional style sticker book, something like this that has colorful boxes and checklists and bullet points in it, so that you can have the best of both worlds of decorative and functional in your new planner. There are also tiny sticker pads that you may want to add to your collection. Let's move forward to the first week of January to decorate this week. And one of the great things about a disc-bound planner is that you can take out the pages like this. And I always like to take out the pages to decorate the planner. It's just so much easier to do it that way. I like to put down a cutting mat on my work surface. This is a Fiskars cutting mat because that way, if I use washi tape, ink, or stickers, it's super easy to peel right back off. There will be links to the planner, the stickers, the washi tape, the cutting mat, and everything I use in the description box. Step 1 of the Power Plan System Decorative Routine is to choose a theme. And since we've chosen some decorative and functional stickers that match our Minnie Mouse planner, we'll choose one of the themes from these sticker books. And you'll see the decorative sticker book comes with the whole team. Let's flip through. The whole team, multiple colors, a Mickey Mouse section in blue, a Minnie Mouse section in pink, Mickey and Minnie in red, blue, and yellow, Minnie Mouse in the front, and Mickey Mouse in the very front. I'm going to start off with this Minnie Mouse theme in gold foil. Step 2 is to add some washi tape. I like to use washi tape decoratively on my weekly layouts just because I like it. It just gives a little extra decor to your spread, and it comes in every color and design, so you can always find the perfect washi tape to go with your spread. I like to use the X-Acto Gripster to cut the washi tape. It's just super easy. The third step is box stickers, and these tiny sticker pads often come with the box stickers. Let's stick with our gold Minnie Mouse theme for this week. This is a double box sticker, which means it will fit in any 2 boxes or your weekends, just like that. Let's find a place for this box sticker. Let's grab a couple more box stickers from this functional sticker book. We'll flip forward to the Minnie Mouse theme and grab a couple more boxes. I like this yellow column sticker. We'll grab a couple more boxes. I generally like to balance them out so that if there are 2 boxes on the left page, there are 2 on the right. Or if there are 2 pink boxes on the left, then there are 2 pink boxes on the right. Since we have a gold, a yellow, and a blue, let's grab a red box to add over here on Sunday. One of the fun things about using stickers in your planner is that you can layer them. So let's grab a couple of stickers that we can layer on our boxes. Step 4 is checklists and bullet points, and I will show you one of my favorite tricks to use your checklists and bullet points is to put them in between the days. So let me show you what I mean. Let's grab a couple of stars to use as bullet points, and we're going to put them in between Saturday and Sunday so that we can use it as a bullet point on both days. Let's do the same thing with the yellow stars on the left page. Since we used our bullet points in the week, let's use a checklist on our left-hand column. Maybe this is where we'll write our to-do list. Leave a comment in the comment section and tell me what your decorative style is or what you think it will be. Are you more of a decorative planner or more of a functional planner? Now for my favorite part, decorative stickers. Let's flip forward to the Minnie Mouse section again and look for some fun decorative stickers to add to our spread. Look at these cute Minnie Mouse. We can use these as bullet points too. These stickers are cut out to fit your monthly spread so that the date still shows in the corner. Let's grab a couple of these super adorable Minnie Mouse to add to our spread. I like to use the left-hand column for to-dos or a really nice quote. And I like both of these. Create your own adventure and follow your dreams. I think we'll grab this one for this week. Oh, let me share another one of my favorite planning tools and essentials. This is a reverse action tweezers. This one is specifically from Singer brand, which you can find on Amazon, but there are also a bunch of other ones. But you can use any kind of tweezers. They just help to place your stickers more easily. Another fun way to customize your spread is to trim your stickers to fit either layered or to fit in boxes or around the edges. There are all kinds of ways that you can make your stickers fit in your planner. I like this one. It says coffee first, so I want to put that on my Monday morning, but I think I'm going to trim the left side of it so that it looks like it's just inside the box. Let me show you what I mean. Just like this. Look at this cute Friday sticker. Let's grab that one also. One of my favorite things is to layer the stickers. I just think it looks so cool like that. Look at this little super cute I Heart Mickey. Let's grab that for this bottom corner, or maybe right here. Since we don't have any stickers on Thursday, let's add one decorative sticker here. Get it done. That's it for this week. You can keep it simple. You can work it around your plans or plan around your decorations. Remember, there are no rules when it comes to decorating, so do whatever you like. I have found that it helps immensely to use a decorative routine. You can borrow mine or create your own. Let's pop these pages back into the planner and see how it looks on the discs. If you don't have the half sheet paper to write your to-do list, you'll have that left-hand column to add in your to-dos for the week. Here's our spread. What do you think? Let's do a quick recap. We used stickers from the collection that matches this planner, the Disney Happy Planner stickers, one set of decorative and one set of functional with a little extra tiny sticker pad, reverse action tweezers, non-stick scissors from Fiskars, the X-Acto gripster, washi tape from the Happy Planner, and our Fiskars cutting mat. Make sure you stay tuned for the next video to see how to actually plan in your Happy Planner. To get your free Power Plan checklist, which will walk you through the Power Plan system that I use for decorative and functional planning, there will be a link in the description box to the Planner Channel website where you can get that and join the newsletter. Stay tuned for part 3 in the series, How to Plan in the Happy Planner. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe, share with your friends, hit that thumbs up button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!